Uh-oh. Okay, let's go live there. That's working. What happened to my... Uh-oh. Oh, man, my TikTok canvas got broken somehow. Okay, so let's add... I'll just do... Add video capture device. Webcam. We'll add that source. Boop, boop, boop. And then we'll add display capture. And we'll shrink that down a little bit. Beep, boop, 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 boop. That, move that down here. And then we'll put my silly picture in the back, as is my way. Add source, image, Neon Pegasus background, boop. And then move this there. I think we're set. Let's load my freaking TikTok chat. And we're in. Excellent. Okay, so which way am I going? I'm going north, right? Because I'm going to the Emerald Stair. And look at that. My computer's running pretty decent. Hell yeah. GPU's at 72%. CPU's at 64%. It's not bad.
This one's mine. Well done. Right behind you.
Don't get too comfortable. Oh, what will we do now that these formulas?
Looks like she could use some help. Let's give her a hand.
Ow. Yeah, that's running a lot better.
Oh, fantastic. People. I was about to lose my wits.
A mind's question. The dust of the Akita in her hair.
In
She
her
nods.
hair.
We would answer.
You wouldn't happen to have a ladder on hand, would you?
Are you one of Sansa's cartographers?
Sansa? Absolutely not. Cute as a button, but he's so high-strung. I pursue my own academic interests. Interests that require the vase in the ruins. And a ladder. But perhaps we don't need one. You're tall, striking, and well-toned.
Oops. What are you suggesting?
There's a vase in this ruin that's too high for me to reach. Fetch it for me. I can pay you in skates if you do. The vase sits atop that tower beside us, in the ruins there. And once you've got it, look me up. Yatsley, wizard extraordinaire, godless expert, and a Balrog in the bedroom.
You do me the most interesting.
And a
people.
Balrog in the
I
bedroom.
can get you 1,000.
Okay, hold on just one second. That. Okay, so there's some corpses here. I want to grab that. I want to grab this. I think there was one over here somewhere. Let's get some. So in the top of the tower, huh? More fungus! More fungus! It's over here. How? I'm a little confused. The geography's not working here. I turn to the left? That's really weird. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Wait, why is there a corpse here? Is there something I need to know? Oh, don't do that, Wes. So she wants the vase from that tower, huh? Well, we can go get that. I'm okay with that. We can do that. So, what's in here? Lift top sinkhole, huh?
Right behind you.
I'll take some free stuff. Thank you. Okay. Steel chunk.
We make a good squad.
I won't argue with it. We do make a good squad. But I need some food. Oh, I'm poisoned. Oh shit! Cures poison. Whew! Wow, that was close. Well, here we are at the top of the old Clifferoony here. I'll take that essence potion. Oop. Governor Vidaro ordered us to halt the evacuation. Emerald Stair is going through changes, and it's unstable in more ways than one. While I understand his concerns, these ruins have been here a long time. I don't think they're going anywhere. Wish I could say the same for us. Feels like the land doesn't want us here. I'm glad you left your treasure when you skedaddled. Anything over here? No. I'll take that mushroom. Give me them goodies. What's down here? Anything? No, just an easy way down, I guess. Okay, well, that was fairly uneventful little thing. So, what's over here? Anything? Anything? Free money? I feel like I hear some kind of a chest around somewhere. Do I? Is it up there? Did I need to climb around up there to get a chest? Oh well. We can live without one chest. Hey girly, I got your thing.
Andra's titties, you found it! I tried using magic to get the face down, but alas. Thankfully you and your little friends came along and saved the day.
Yes, we did.
Excuse me. We're all bigger than you are, Nimdude.
I may be small, but my magic is not, I assure you.
Oh, is she going to be a companion? Wait, you have the vase. If you tell me something about Fior.
Oh, holding my vase hostage. I respect that. First and foremost, Fior Mesiverno is an animancer sanctuary. Vidaro, unlike his father, the former governor, is not an animancer.
How would you suggest I get on the governor's good side?
I don't know why anyone would give two pyres about Vidaro. He loathes the idea of others thinking Fior is less than perfect. Emerald Stair used to be the breadbasket of the living lands. Now it won't bear fruit, and there are rumors of plague. Pleasant, isn't it? But I'd best pack up. I want to get home. I have a new artifact to study. Thank you for your...
Oh, I was kind of hoping she was going to be one of my new companions.
I've got a few inches to spare if she changes her mind.
Oh, shut up, Kai.
Nice work.
Thanks. It's almost like I've done this fighting thing before. So many common weapons. So we got a campsite. That's always
Granted,
good.
I don't come here often, but when did it get this bad?
It does look pretty bad.
Take your best shot. Here we go. Give me a target. Quiet.
That is a very powerful bear.
Good job. Nothing stops me.
Take that!
Watch this. Another one.
What is this?
As if people weren't hungry enough.
Let's go take a look at these farms over here. They're looking in pretty bad shape. Hey, buddy. You're like a zombie. A revenant farm. You've got undead farming the place? I don't know how I feel about that. There's my camp right next door.
Those are no ordinary farmhands.
You think?
Hand in hand, they toil, and the earth gives in return. The smile of the harvest.
Mm. The smile of the harvest.
A godlike in Emerald's Den. Well, well, maybe our luck's improving. I'd offer to shake your hand, but I've been elbow deep in Beatrice all day.
What happened here?
Sorry, I've been on my own for a while, and I forget how unusual this looks. As you can see, this is my reanimated corpse farm.
We can smell it, too.
I'm trying to demonstrate the value of undead labor. But of course, nothing is ever that simple.
Living farm hands might give you less trouble.
But my revenants are special. So gentle and well-behaved. Most of the time.
It's somehow worse knowing that these corpses are polite.
Now, Beatrice, she's being a real problem, if you can believe it. Would you be a dear and reach into her guts? Feel around for anything that doesn't belong.
Already did. It looks like she ate some spoiled crops.
So the blight got into my revenant and interfered with her raising. That confirms one of my theories. Not only is the Dream Scourge affecting our farms, it's disrupting animancy, unraveling our work. Sounds like I have more research ahead of me, but at least now I have a sense of direction. Thank you for getting your hands dirty on my behalf, godlike. You're a natural.
Thanks. What's with all the equipment around the farms?
We're animancers. Hooking up equipment and seeing what happens is what we do. You see, the living lands is rich with essence, the energy of souls. We channel this energy into our fields, and that's why Emerald's there is the breadbasket of the living lands.
There's something poetic about the idea of plants eating souls to survive. Creepy, but poetic.
But as you can see, we've been dealing with some irregularities.
Your farm depends on forces you can't control. Do you think it could be the Dream Scourge?
Giata thinks so, and I trust Giata. Traditional farms depend on water, sunlight, and the mercy of insects. What you see here is no different.
There's no deal.
Animancy can change the world, but it's an uphill climb. People don't trust what they don't understand.
We'll talk later.
Come back soon.
Hello? Anybody home? Man, they're creepy. You're creepy. Can I get up here? How do I get on top of this building? There we go. Maybe I don't. Maybe climb up here? Mind if I take your things, lady? Hey guys, what you doing?
I don't see what's the problem.
If you can't see it, I doubt I can explain it to you. They just make me feel uncomfortable.
I'm glad to see revenants working in our fields. I see nothing wrong with it.
What if the body used to be your brother? Your grandfather? You, Adiran, you know what a revenant is, don't you? Your dead friends and family walking around rotting all over your cabbages?
I don't see the problem.
Thank you, friend. With luck, that will buy me a few moments of quiet.
I remember when the fish swam into our nets, when the rivers twinkled with promise. When the harvest was so bountiful you could recline in the shade and let nature run its course. Now the fish ignore the bait and avoid the net. They sense a new danger approaching. people listened to their instincts, we'd all have fled the living lands by now. Oh well, another worm on the hook. Maybe this time I'll be lucky. Can I get in this building? Maybe. I'm glad there were coins in that nest. Anything in there? I can't see. There's a quest over here. Hey, buddy.
7 in the past week. Ah, Ado. You've caught me at an unfortunate time. You wouldn't happen to be an animancer.
Sorry, I'm afraid not.
I mean, forgive me. It has been a trying week. If I have to chase down one more revenant, I'll lose my mind.
In your defense, I wouldn't want to catch a dead body either.
They can't even move fast, but I turn away for an instant and another one is gone. It wouldn't be so bad if I had any idea where they went. All I'm doing is wearing my shoes out.
I'm sensing a request coming.
It's not like I enjoy imposing on you, but I'm afraid if I look for them, the rest will wander off. If Elia finds out, I'll never hear the end of it.
Do academics ever fight over anything useful?
You're an Imperial envoy, no? You must know what it's like to have your reputation at stake. You know, maybe there is something. Maybe I know where they went. I've caught them trying to shamble off to the nearby lake before. Revenants aren't very bright. That can't be a coincidence. They must be attracted to...
Now I have to know more.
I was hoping you'd say that. Just follow the trail of revenants. Oh, and if you find... I want to see whether it leads the
Okay. I'm gonna take stuff in your box, okay, man? Vessel flesh.
This place could use a broom or two.
It's fair.
Maybe a team of carpenters.
To my valued friends in Fiorme Severno, we expected a large shipment of vegetables from your bountiful farms. Did you not receive the correct payment? Because I counted every coin. Last month I turned a blind eye, but this month I need the food we paid for, or at least an explanation. Please advise. I would hate for this to sour our relationship.
Probably using me as an example.
Be nice to Casagrada. I'm worried about him.
Gotta love it when people leave stuff under their house. Why can't I get inside this place, though? That's a little frustrating. Can I get in this side? No. This place looks like a magic user's house. Hey, can I have the stuff that's in your chest, man?
A new face! Welcome, welcome! There may not be much left, but feel free to take a look.
Show me what you have. I'm surprised to find anyone selling goods here.
I suppose that is fair, considering the sorry state of affairs here. Most of what is here is just scrap and forgotten things.
So does any of this actually belong to you?
It certainly does now. Besides, I pay a reasonable sum to Fjord for any sales I make. I'm not a parasite. Yes, I am profiting on the side, but surely this is better than everything here being wasted,
Would be better if you weren't profiting while others were in need.
You expect me to do such a thankless job for nothing? Utter nonsense. Now, do you wish to see my wares?
I do kind of want to see what you got for sale. Awakened Adra for a lot of money. That's good stuff right there. I'll go ahead and get all these lockpicks too. And I'll sell him my common weapons. Pistol, sword, dagger, axe, great axe. Don't get me wrong. I understand that finding loot is part of the game, but like, really, just a random chest sitting on a dock that I can loot and take the stuff in it? It's a little... I mean, I'll take this food too,
The
sure.
great mystery is, are godlike blessed or cursed?
I can't believe my eyes. The gods knew what they were doing when they made you.
I'll take all these common weapons you got laying around. Oops. Get on. Never mind. Okay, so the chest under the dock here. Get out of the water, boys. What's this place? So, what's up here?
I don't know who or what you are, and frankly, it doesn't matter. Stay out of trouble, and there won't be any problems.
Okay. I just figured that this tower would be a good place to get a lay of the land.
Maybe you're not as dense as you look. So, what do you want?
Wait, am I not live? Aw. Aw, is my TikTok thing not working right? Let me see. Boop. There we go. We'll see if that works. Wah, wah, wah. Oh, why am I not live? Oh, just one second. I should be going out live, and I'm not for some reason. I'm connected. The audio is going out. Ooh. Let's try it again. Stream elements. TikTok chat. Boo. This live video has ended. Okay, am I going out? I can't tell. Hold on just a moment. I want to check something real quick. TikTok.com. Profile. Okay, yeah, I'm live. Never mind. I'm making excuses. Sorry. Okay. I was hoping you'd tell me more about the area.
Well, you found someone. This is what remains of Fjord's mercantile district. Obviously, it has seen better days.
What happened to cause it to fall into ruin?
Depends on who you ask. For all their supposed knowledge, not even the Animancers know for sure. 40 years ago, this place was a bustling harbor, shipping food to Thirdborn, Paradis, and the occasional smaller settlement. I would know. I was still right here, at this very post.
You don't look old enough to have been here that long.
Dwarves live longer, so 40 years isn't that long to us. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some ruins
to look over. Okay, well, we're gonna go ahead to the top of your little... I heard that damn noise again. It sounded like something howling distress or out of loneliness. I don't know. I really don't care. Whatever it is, it might be a threat. If we had the numbers, I'd send a ranger down to the coast for reconnaissance. Well, the good news is I'm about to go down to the coast and do that reconnaissance. But first, I'm going to empty out all your chests that you have lingering around. And all the coins that are in the nests around your building. Okay. Already been in there, so let's go and... Where is it saying I need to go to an... Okay, so it's saying I need to go... Well, let's go wandering down to the beach over here. That seems like a pretty good idea. Good thing there's a chest over here. Again, like I'm not against the concept. Oh, this is that way into that place I saw earlier. This is where the goats were.
Oh, no, you don't. Here they come. was fun.
Yeah, but what did that get me? Was it just a fight for the sake of a fight? It was somebody named Silvo. I don't think I want to go all the way down there. That doesn't seem like a good place to go. So where do I think that these revenants are going? Mwah. We'll go ahead and finish a little investigation over here.
You told us that Animancy would save our crops, and now look, spoiled on the vine. Zarips won't even touch them.
Spoiled on the vine.
Animancy's a process. We're talking about that delicate metaphysical system.
Oh, more of this stuff. Has anyone figured out how to get rid of it?
Time for you! Watch yourself. Mine now.
How dare you, sir? There we go.
Another win. But who's counting?
Isok Sab.
Is anybody home? Bar. Huh. Ooh, it's a treasure map. Love me some treasure maps. Hello, rats.
They built Fior out of a place like this.
There's no place for art in living lands gone mad. Once this was a haven of free expression and research, but our voices have been silenced. Our defiance stilled, our colors blended to obscurity. If you still have hope, find and carry my paintbrush. Perhaps you can succeed where I have failed. What's on the shelf? Nothing. Okay, so let's get out of here. Let's go check this little building up here at the top of the hill. Oh, you guys look sad. You got a quest.
All that, I don't know what to do. I just don't think they're gonna stop.
When did the Rangers start taking the Zarip side?
Why would Rangers side with Zarups?
You tell me, it doesn't make any sense.
We have had some of the finest animantic farming equipment available until Zarups came and destroyed it. I spoke to the Rangers about it, but they say the Zarups aren't acting aggressive or killing anyone. So
That's odd. Why would Zarups attack equipment and not just continue the raid?
Maybe we can do something about it.
Finally, someone with a little...
the Zarups have made camp in the swamp to the northwest. Just go check it out and let gods go.
Gods go with you, my friends. Can I search your house and steal all your stuff? Guess not.
Zarops and Kith usually attack each other on sight. The Hingan's the exception. I think if I walked into a Zarop camp and wasn't attacked immediately, I'd wonder if I was invisible or something.
Did I come check this building out? I'm not sure I did. No, I did not.
What do you mean that's all you got? Last week you said there'd be grain.
I know what I said, but we only have so much to go around.
Are the Animancers starving as well? Or are they sipping tea?
Take it up with the governor.
Or are they
Don't make
sipping
rules.
tea?
Go home. Lay traps in the woods and pray for game. I can't help you.
We know you're stashing the grain somewhere. Well, let's have it.
Ah, there's no stash, as I've told you before.
No
if I had grain, I'd give it
Another
to
late
you.
harvest.
I know.
How do they expect me to feed my family? Last season, we were lining up all the way to the river. But at least there was enough food for everyone.
Trust me.
I've noticed that this market is pretty dead.
It's not just the market either. Emerald Stair might as well be a graveyard. Animancers are supposed to work miracles on these lands. But what good are miracles if we're starving?
I'm looking for someone in charge. Maybe a little listen to reason.
You want to find the governor, then? Bastard's hiding in the big house on the far side of town. Animancers gave us these farms. If the harvest doesn't come, they'll be the ones who pay.
They didn't blight your farms.
We'll see about that. Word of advice, Outlander. Don't tarry in Emerald Stair. Not if you value your life.
Don't tarry.
People say godlike are so important. All right.
I'll take this stuff that's laying around and I'll sell it. How's that sound? What up, feathery cow?
You're the first godlike to come through in, well, I can't remember how long. I hope that's a good sign.
It's definitely not a bad sign.
I'll take what I can get. If the gods don't bless us with a harvest soon, this market will be empty come winter.
You can always ask other settlements for aid.
You'd think so, but they don't approve of animancy. Something about undead farmhands makes them nervous. They still buy our crops, mind you, when the harvest's good.
See what you have for sale. I'll go ahead and pick up all your lock picks because that's what a guy does. Let's see about selling some common items. I'll take this potato and these coins. You didn't tie him down. What did you expect me to do? Okay, so we're gonna let's walk up the hill here. What's going on in this place? Can I go in? No. Can I go in? Nope. Do not enter. But I might. You sure you don't mean to enter? I'd like to enter.
bandits. What do I tell Sylvia?
What do I tell
the
my children?
It's not bad enough that their mother a little earlier and you'd have beaten the other bandits to my crops. But I guess that's on you, isn't it?
What? Why don't you tell me what you lost instead of insulting me?
I left the whole pile right here. Enough food, good food, safe food to get us through the next few months.
Oh, man. I would have
went
taken
inside
it if it was
just for
just
a
sitting
moment.
here. I gotta tell you.
The bandits took everything. This was probably her last harvest.
Is there something else wrong with this farm?
What? No. We're fine. No smuggling, no dream scourge. What are you implying?
You said late harvest. Her last harvest, not ours. Is something wrong with your wife?
Huh. Like sticking your nose in other people's business, do you?
If I can help, I like to.
Not you two gods. What do I have to lose? My wife. She's sick. Not a dream troll. Just sick. We've known for a while now. But treatment is expensive. There's not enough to go around. I thought if she could eat well for whatever time she had left, she'd be there.
Of course not. Now I have to find your stolen food.
Finally! When they ran away, I saw them following the river north. You come back with my...
Come on. Stop it. No advertising in my channel. Oh, can I get in here? How do I... If I wanted... to get in here, how would I do it? I don't know. I'm not sure I can. Okay, fine.
Hey, you! Go away! There's nothing here!
Hey, you! Go away! There's nothing here! See, like, don't get me wrong. I understand that you gotta have stuff laying around to get people to look for things, but this is just money and food and stuff laying around.
Nice!
Glad that's over. Keep your eyes peeled, envoy.
Keep your eyes peeled,
Careful where you
envoy.
step. Might be a twig, might be a snake.
Piters. Can I burn this? No. But this house looks as if it has been taken over by the spiders.
This place has seen better days.
Door barred. I can go in the window. Huh. Guess I could get on the roof. Oh well.
Work! What's the target?
Skeleton wizard.
What am I hitting? Where's my mark? Out of the way!
Damn it! There we go.
Let's go. That's all you got? Next one's mine. Good fight.
Good fighting. Aww. The beloved truffle farmers who were called to fly at Hylia's side far too soon, we honor your sacrifice. Looks like we got spiders over here.
Take her out.
Yeah, all them peoples. Wonder who these people were. wah. I will take all these things. I have killed all the spiders. I am a hero. Let's go this way. What is that? That's an awfully big Zarip.
Quiet as the devil. Show me what you got. Still recovering. Need a minute. Let's see what you got. Perk up, hot boy. Next one's mine.
That is a whole mess of burning I got going on there. Hey now, whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Bears. Ow! Ow, jerk. Oh God! What are these?
Give me a target. What am I? Hold on.
Oh, he's a conjurer. He's conjuring spiders.
Look to your left.
Yeah? Man, that was a whole mess of fighting.
I think I sprained my shoulder.
Okay, well, I didn't want to go into it, but I guess I gotta go in and ban somebody. Let's see. Tried being cool, but no. Womp, womp, womp. Okay, so let's go back and do some more of this thing where I kill people. I hear a chest. There it is. Well, I have cleared out this Zarup camp. That's good. And then let's check this building out here. I think I already tried to come in here, didn't I? Maybe not. Let's try this building over here. It's no use. I hide the truffles under the floorboards, but the boars still come for them. Damn things must be able to smell them from miles away. First, they uproot my entire herb garden. Now this. Valiant gauntlets. What are those? Plus 15 attack. That's still not good enough. Although those are significantly more pricey than the ones I had before. I guess we'll run down here real quick, see if there's anything to murder. Nope. Am I ready to go to talk to the authorities? Is that what I want to do?
Get me. This one's mine. For you. Just like the good old days.
Just like the good old days. What good old days? Is there some place I want to go over here? I'm not sure. Want to climb up here? No, I don't think so. Well, maybe. And up here? No. Oh, look at that. Aha! Only rarely do sporelings venture out of the wild and so close to Kith settlement. Sometimes something must have agitated them. Not our equipment, surely. It's been around for years. Perhaps the essence is to blame, as Giada suggests. Still, I would like to closely observe the sporelings. We know so little of their behavior, and this is a good opportunity to learn. What do you guys have to say? Anything?
I'm not making it up. What about you? You're the envoy. Of all people, you should know.
About what?
I was out hunting for spring berries yesterday evening when I saw a group of soldiers in the woods. I didn't linger long. I didn't want them to notice me, but they were adhering. I'm sure of it.
Where were they going?
I'm not sure. They looked like they were arguing. Maybe they were lost. I also saw the most unusual woman. She was alone, but I couldn't see her
I know
face
who it
behind the
was.
cowl and mask. An inquisitor? Here? In Emerald Stair? What did I tell you?
Barrett's bells, give it a rest.
I wouldn't have taken Ludwig for a walk in the woods type, but who knows?
Have I been in here yet? I'm gonna say yes, maybe? What do you guys have to say? Anything?
I really don't think you can deny a farmer should care. A farmer.
Fine. If I ever have any crops of my own, I won't use.
Let's go talk to the governor.
Word of advice: give a wide berth to the governor's manor. Giatta's about to tear that poor man a new one.
Unfortunately, that's where I'm headed.
Well, I hope you have a stomach for profanity.
Huh. A woman shouting profanity at leadership? Reminds me of home.
She came storming up the hill with a wheelbarrow full of spoiled crops. Then the shouting started.
Animancers fighting? This I have to see.
This isn't the first time Giatta's put the governor in his place, but it might be the last.
How are you faring against the Dream Scourge?
Not well, apparently. Giatta says it's infected the farms, and every day it gets harder to doubt her.
Just take a blessed day look outside. Doesn't take a genius to see this place is rolling downhill.
The governor's manor is on the far side of town. You can't miss it. Just follow the sound of foul language.
I was hoping to learn some local curses. Looking forward to seeing what it looks like when animancers fight.
Okay, let's go inside and do plot. Hi?
Ah, the Emperor's envoy. Come to interfere in Steel Garrote business again?
It depends. Are you doing something that requires my interference?
Certainly not. Besides, I have no more business in Fjord. If you're here to speak with Vidaro, I'm afraid you'll find the governor is quite beyond reason. These Valians and their love of animancy.
Perhaps the diplomacy should be left to diplomats, Captain.
Fair enough, envoy. Talk to the man all you'd like. When diplomacy fails, the Steel Garrote will be ready to ensure the safety of Adiran interests. We all have our part to play, envoy. Until later.
She's as subtle as a broadside. Does subtle mean something different outside of Solace?
Have you heard? Giatta's causing trouble at the governor's mansion again.
You must admit she has a point. We should do something about the Dream Scourge. Not simply wait for it to pass.
Be careful with that kind of talk. The governor has skiers all over town.
Huh. I will take your free food. And your free coins?
If you are looking for sanctuary, you have found it. The Gifted Magpie is a house of calm, rational discussion. We have only 2 rules of conduct. Maintain dignity and speak in a soft tone of voice.
What is that enchanting smell?
Cloves, cinnamon, and anise are just a few of the remedies that help foster a peaceful environment. Animancers are miracle workers, but their work breeds obsession, rivalry, and bitter disagreement.
Does?
Consider the Dream Scourge. One crisis, many ways to manage it, all of them frustrating in their contradictions. This tea house is where troubled minds come to approach problems from a quieter.
Sounds like you're running a public service.
Fior Mesiverno values individualism, but I much prefer to focus on the health of the community. Now, will there be anything else?
Why is this place called the Gifted Magpie?
Believe it or not, this building was once my father's grain warehouse. One day, a magpie landed on the rafters and spoke fluent Valian to anyone who would listen.
What did it say?
Among other things, it told my father the recipe for a blueberry tart. Popular item until the recent troubles. Helia is the goddess of birds and creativity. Yes, the spiritual significance of a talking magpie is debatable. But the tale inspired others to make this a haven of creativity. And so, here we are.
What happened to the magpie?
Who knows? Either it flew away on bad business, or it was just a metaphor to begin with. A good story knows where to end itself. The bad ones all end in grief.
Sorry. Can I order some tea?
Regrettably, we are out of... We have other...
Take a look at what you got. First, let's sell some common stuff I found. Treasure map. Yes, please.
Would you care for a refreshment?
Spirits are truly wonderful, powerful, self-aware, and reach with insight.
Insight, you say?
Indeed. The spirits have access to lifetimes of knowledge.
A little knowledge would do me good.
Well, there were some quests over here. Let's grab those. Oh, we've got some bounties.
Oh, those poor souls. Oh. Be careful. For the old Nuna, I have a theory that her longevity and heart dinners are due to an inordinate suffusion of essence. And all God in case. Ahora Taugori.
Who are
Can I
you?
interest you in some glazeberry? Welcome to Poria in Velino, the finest legitimate apothecary of Emerald Stair.
How's business going?
5 summers ago, business was thriving.
I'm
But now
yawning.
charlatans are selling crystals and essence enlargers in the streets. Add rumors of Dream Scourge and everyone is buying from these swindlers. At least you've come in.
You could profit by selling such products yourselves too.
I could, easily. But in the long run, where would that get me? I would be no better than them. I used to believe animancers would trust science, but at least I don't have to convince you.
I need some supplies. Ooh, look at these spell books. Very nice.
All ingredients are fully stocked.
Oh, she's in love with the tea house guy.
Come back.
This will be so very useful.
Oh, you startled me. This old woman can get lost in prayer from time to time. You must be the Adiran envoy I've been hearing about. Apologies for any hardships you may have experienced getting here. The failing crops, the strange beasts, and even the dream scourge are all the result of our neglect of the dead.
What prayer you were saying just now?
I was calling on the spirits of the recently dead to follow the guidance of Bareth, god of death. I am asking the spirits to forgive us for our negligence and continue on their way without anger. The dead of Fjord expect certain rituals to be carried out. I have failed to perform those rituals, and now the spirits are angry.
What if we carried out the rituals in your stead?
Are you volunteering us to hang out in a graveyard?
Oh, if you would, our recent dead require a final meal.
You've got people waiting in line for their next meal, and you want to waste food on the dead?
I got food from the grain merchant stores.
Flesh and bone. They bring the fruit to those who cannot eat. What tree calls for its branches to endure these rituals?
Did you steal this food from the larders?
I did, yes. With things the way they are, there was no other way to get what I need for the ritual. If I didn't think this was important, I wouldn't have taken the food. But this ritual is the key to everything.
No, it's not. You're crazy.
Would understand how.
Feeding the living should outweigh the needs of the dead.
But this does help the living. By appeasing the dead, the crops will grow again. Do it for what? The second offering goes to the final. I believe it will be.
Yeah.
I can't thank you.
Not happy about this.
Jata, what's the meaning of this?
Look at these crops. Look at your city. The Dream Scourge is laying waste to our home.
There is no Dream Scourge in Emerald Stair.
The land begs to differ, and I can prove it.
We can discuss this in private.
We are discussing it now. How can you ignore what's right in front of you? The Dream Scourge is here, in the soil, and it's killing us. Oh my goodness. Are you a godlike?
Sorry to interrupt. I'm also looking into the Dream Scourge.
In that case, you're right on time.
Maybe you can talk some sense into our governor. Put the fear of the gods in him.
Tempers are high, but I don't see any assassins. Yet.
Excuse me, but unless you have official business, I'll thank you not to involve yourself in our private discussion.
I'm the Adiran envoy. Is that official enough?
Very well. I hope you remember that behind these walls, your influence has limits.
I'm sure he didn't come all this way just to challenge your authority. As you can see, I was just proving a point to our esteemed governor.
A cart full of spoiled vegetables. You call that a point?
Ha! Emerald Stair used to be a lush garden for miles around, and now I don't even recognize it. First came the invasive species, roots and mycelium growing overnight, as though nature itself had gone mad. The Dream Scourge has twisted our lands, our wildlife, and now, our farms.
I've seen corruption in nature, but never this advanced.
There may still be time to reverse the damage.
I believe that we can restore the land, bring back its soul and its sanity, cut off the Dream Scourge at the root. Our governor would rather ignore the problem. He doesn't trust animancy as his father did.
What would it take for you to fix this?
Before we can deal with the Dream Scourge, we first need to understand it. Unfortunately, new experiments have to go through him.
Must be nice that all the arguing isn't about you, for once.
I'm just trying to stop Chiata from hurting herself. Animancy is dangerous when you're shooting in the dark.
Let me take her off her hands. I'll make sure nothing goes wrong.
I see you're unfamiliar with animancy. You don't appreciate just how dangerous that could be. Are you going to tell him about your family's basement? Or should I?
How dare you use that against me?
I know it was an accident, but look what it cost you. We can't let it happen again.
While we argue among ourselves, the Dream Scourge is tearing the living lands apart. Tearing our people apart.
Maybe we can solve the Dream Scourge rationally. Let cooler heads prevail.
Then we'd better do it somewhere else. Well, Governor, looks like I'm taking some time away from my duties. I'll trouble you no more.
Your request is denied, Chiata.
I wasn't asking.
Your responsibilities are to the settlement. Turning away from them sets a precedent that I cannot allow.
Everything I have proposed has been for Fior, and you still refuse to cooperate. Under the circumstances, I don't have much of a choice.
Then neither do I. Chiata Castel, from this day forth, you are banished from Fior Mesiverno.
Banished?
What?
Ignacy, we can't lose our brightest animancer in the middle of a crisis.
Your pupil has gone too far, Quilici. Take her and leave. You're still a guest in my town, but to us, Chiata is an outcast.
You're making a mistake.
Perhaps. But I can't just let her continue to poison the minds of my animancers.
They aren't your animancers. Your father understood that.
Don't bother, old man. He isn't his father. I've done all I can for Fior Mesiverno. But you haven't even tried. Now limp back to your giant house like a good dog. We should talk somewhere private. Meet me at my house due west, by the workshop.
I'll find us another bedroom.
Ignacy, I write this in a rare moment of clarity. Before he left us, your father was proud, stubborn. He left. Those who rule with power are destined to be overthrown by power. Those who rule with heart are destined to be cherished long after they're gone. I can feel the fog drifting back over my thoughts. Goodbye. your mother.
Is this the governor's mother? Blessed is she.
My hands. My hands. Short talons.
Oh, she's got it. I'm in your house taking your food.
Ignatius' mother is very near. Please, don't disturb her anymore.
It's the old man and his protege. Another Valian breastplate. So he's denying the Dream Scourge while his mother
I'm sorry you had to witness that spect. Whatever you may think of us.
Why don't you listen to them?
Quilici wants us panicking over what he can't even prove. If there's a threat to Emerald Stair, it's that old man and his spirit.
Why are you so afraid of him?
He was loyal to my father, but never to me. And he knows how to rally others to his side.
This Nimdude wouldn't see a Balrog coming if it did a little dance right in front of him.
If there's nothing more...
Why is your mother locked up in her bedroom?
I knew I heard someone snooping about. And you have the gall to confront me like a cum in the crypt. This conversation is over.
Does she have the Dream Scourge?
That is not a topic for discussion. I'll hear no more of this. If I were you,
Do you know Elder Rosanna has been leaving food out for the deceased? No, I'm not going to tell him that. By the time you read this, I'll be dead. I pray Skane does not abandon me for speaking of my plotting, but a son deserves to know how his father died. For I have volunteered to be the effigy. Skane will inhabit my body, using this old farmer's simple flesh as a puppet of godly rage. Wow. Okay, I'm not comfortable with that. What have you got?
I was not expecting such an esteemed.
What can you
guest
tell me
in my
about this
humble
metal?
workshop.
Oops. Exceptional bow. Really? It's very expensive, though. Not sure I'm in the mood to buy really expensive things.
Welcome back. Care to take a look around? Is that Gelard? This is star metal. Very rare stuff. Where did you get this? Nay, don't tell me. I'd be tempted to go looking for some more, and that would certainly not end well.
Can you do anything with it?
No. Unfortunately, I don't know how to work the metal into anything useful. Only enchant it. I did receive a shipment from Sola's Keep recently, however. A mace crafted out of star metal, brought to me by a trader from Galawain's Tusks. I suggest you make your way there if you were looking for someone.
Galawain's Tusks? Come on, it can't be that complicated. I bet you 5 skates a Smith and Thirdborn would know what to do.
I'll take that bet.
And I'll take your money.
Is there any...
Show me your wares.
Welcome to my fine establishment, amigo.
Journal of Valentio Casanueva.
I had one job. Look out for her, Fidelio. How hard could that have been?
Can I help you?
If I could help myself, do you think I'd be in here? I don't mean that. I have a lot on my plate.
Shouldn't you be on patrol?
I'd like to be. They're out searching. Someone had to hold down the fort. My 2 youngest rangers were supposed to report back from their rounds. I assumed they'd turn up. But it's been 3 days now. They're still not here.
If you need the found, I'm at your service.
Brasilia. Their names, they were good rangers once.
Get to know each other?
I think they know each other very well.
Well, there's worse places to make the 4-legged beast. I promise you that.
New recruits running off with each other? Oh man, this brings me back.
Anyway, I never thought I had any cause for concern. They're out there, all alone.
I'd be worried about my charges too.
The last time I saw them, I sent them to patrol the... If you go that way, please.
Okay.
Okay, let's stay focused.
Pour you a drink, godlike.
Can anything be done?
Well, I'll be a godlike in the bone and bore. Apologies for the ruckus outside. The animals... I might... Except Gia. They are the...
Not taking the dream search seriously is a mistake.
Try telling that to Vidaro and the Animancers. But the rest of us... We've all heard the rumors from outside. Animals gone mad. Terror stalking the wilderness day and night.
Day and night! Terrors have always stalked the wilderness day and night.
True. But now, they do so without fear. And that's not even our biggest problem. We've had crops fail before, but never food rations. The governor says it's just a temporary precaution, but I am not buying it. So, we ought to drink while we can. Agreed? Anything I can get you?
What do you have for sale? I'll pick up your lock picks, that's for sure. And, yeah, I don't want any rest of that.
Come back, envoy.
That did not go as I had planned.
What did you...
I'm sorry you had to see that. What an asshole.
What an asshole.
Giata, some manners, if you please.
I thought she was being polite.
We're on the verge of extinction. But our governor is too busy protecting his fragile ego.
He's focusing on the raw problems, that's for sure.
What does he know? He isn't even an animancer.
You
Didn't know
challenge
that.
his authority.
I know, but... curses. Without Fior Messiverno, I'm hardly even an animancer. My tools, the workshop, all gone.
Stuck to your principles, that's what matters.
I wish I could take credit for Giata's stubbornness, but she learned that on her own.
Thanks, old man. At least now I'm free to study whatever I want. On my terms. The Dream Scourge has been a thorn in my side for too long.
You talk like you have a vendetta against it.
In a way, I do. I have plans for this island, and they don't involve the Dream Scourge. But that's a story for another day.
Your parents would be proud to see such tenacity.
Anyway, listen to us babble. Let's talk about you. I never expected to see an Adiran envoy here. You've got a lot of guts showing your face in a town full of animancers.
If we can stop the Dream Scourge, I'm willing to look past my biases.
How generous of you. Our first order of business is the Dream Scourge, but I'm also curious about you. There aren't many godlike left these days.
You think there might be a connection?
Wouldn't that be a coincidence? I only bring it up because Anamancy might offer us some insight into your nature. Keep an open mind. While I pack up my belongings, you can help me by...
Stay focused.
Of course. Excuse me, it's been a long day. When it comes to the Dream Scourge, today that changes.
Maybe I'll have better luck.
I hope so. Monto Pasto Elia Rossel is an authority on the undead. And then there's Yvette, each of the...
Sounds like I have my work cut out for
We're
me.
about to make history.
Guessing she's not much of a hunter. Might want to get extra rations next time we go shopping. Imperial envoy, research assistant. Who knew?
Just gonna take your stuff, okay, lady? I feel like I need to call it a night. I'm getting a little white. Let me...
Come on, come on. My invention is guaranteed to enlarge. A moment of your time, my friend. Tell me, what do you know about your soul? Wrong. Your soul is an ancient, wondrous thing, suffused with lifetimes of rich, delicious memory. But it's tired, my friend, heavy with the burden of generations, and too weak to survive another turning of the wheel.
And how much do I pay to you to lighten my soul?
That's the beauty of it. The first treatment's on the house. The moment you entered the city, I calibrated my invention to the highest setting and attuned it to your soul. So tell me, how do you feel?
You've used this ridiculous machine on my soul?
Another skeptic? Oh well, I can see my talents are wasted.
Hope you don't start seeing other people's past lives or anything.
Okay, I've already been in there. I think I've been all over the place. Let's go here. I need to go back where I came from. Take a right.
Or we'll get thrown out of the pub. We're already.
And then... here.
Founded machine. Oh, I heard there was a new arrival, but I didn't expect a godlike. Welcome to our modest workshop.
Giada and I are investigating the Dream Scourge.
Giada. What a loss. I owe that young woman more than I could ever repay. Unfortunately, I cannot do a lick of research while my equipment is underpowered and overworked.
Maybe I can help fix it?
Ha! A novel idea, that. What I need is a stronger power source.
Can't you just animance one?
We can't make something out of nothing. We're still limited by our resources. I could use a large single block of our... Oh, wait.
The risk of stating the obvious, we're standing in front of a massive Audra pillar.
Indeed, but that well is almost dry. An Adragon's heart can hold... The grove is to the west. You may be able to... So, you... Still, Delumgon queens can be reasoned with, so...
I'll see what I can do.
Be careful. Emerald, stay.
Well, let's go. That Atragon's heart isn't gonna yank itself out.
Ado, welcome to my fine establishment. I mean.
Wah wah.
Oh, it's you. Leave me alone, all right?
Close to... Were you one of the rebels in Paradise?
Maybe, maybe not.
I don't mean you any harm.
Well, don't tell anyone I'm here. I guess you must have seen something in him I didn't. Hope your mercy doesn't come back to bite ya.
Will you be safe here?
I'll be all right. I don't think I'm worth the trouble for them to catch. I'll take it one day at a time. At least for now. Good luck out there.
Thanks. Where do I want to go? Oh, there's all kinds of stuff back here. Let's teleport back here. Whew.
Listen, if you need food, you're going to have to get in line like everyone else. Well, I'm very happy. We recently had...
Well, what happened if you found the thief?
I just want the food at this point, but I'm pretty sure it's lost. Rosanna? I couldn't have guessed that in a million years. I would normally let this sort of thing slide, but right now...
I got the stolen food back from her.
Oh, thank you. Look.
She wanted to use it for a ritual to assuage the dead.
I should have known. My family shares the same beliefs. It's just feed the people, then worry about the dead. I don't hold this against her. Rosanna truly has Fiore's best interests at heart, even if her priorities are out of order. Thank you for return.
The people.
So many people going hungry.
Okay. Ooh, I can level up. Did not notice that.
Emerald Stair has seen better days.
Giada wants your opinion on the Dream Scourge.
Giada Castel wants my professional opinion. What an honor. I have a few theories, but no firm conclusions. I have to ask, is it true? Did Vidaro kick her out of town?
I'm afraid he did. Banish was the word he used.
That's our governor for you. Self-righteous even in his own ignorance. Very well. I'll tell you what I know about the Dream Scourge. But first, I need some help around the farm. I'm up to my ears in chores around. They can't do anyway. I'm afraid the time has come to put
Your time at the Revenant in your barn, I dealt with him.
You did? Poor Silvo. He was a...
You promised me some answers.
So, the Dream Scourge. I've been keeping an eye on the readings from my fields. This plague, as we know it, is a recent development. The exotic plants and animals, the twisted landscape, the Dream Scourge, they have a common ancestor. There's something about the essence in the living lands that's different from anywhere else I've seen.
Some of your colleagues must have arrived at the same conclusion.
It's possible, but we don't share research if we can avoid it. And that's one of the reasons I moved out here. The other reason being my corpses. They don't enjoy living behind walls, if you can call it living. Not to get too superstitious, but in these troubled times, the arrival of a godlike is no coincidence. You are meant to be here. Toward what end, only you can say.
Fascinating.
Well, you and Giata are going to shake things up.
Okay.
And thank you for the nightmare fuel. I really have been sleeping entirely too well lately. I'm remembering why people find this place unsettling.
Did you hear that Giata was... Remy, look what I found. A genuine godlike.
Do you think they can hear us?
Let's find out. Hello, me, Yvette. You friend? Remy, take a note. Fluent speech and upright posture show marks of sophistication in the endangered godlike. We heard that Giada partnered up with an outsider, but I had no idea you were a godlike. Fascinating.
Why are you talking to me like I'm some kind of specimen in a jar?
It's just that we've never met a godlike before. This is a big day for us.
Giata must have sent you to be our test subject. She knows how we adore your kind. Satisfy our curiosity and we'll give you everything Giata needs to finish her research. Deal?
Deal.
Let's begin the examination. If you could choose, who or what would you be in your next life? Next time you go around the wheel, you might not get so lucky.
Lucky? You think I'm lucky?
Forget what I think. Let's keep the focus on you.
I wouldn't mind blending into the crowd for a change.
Tired of being remarkable? Interesting.
My turn. Some would call you blessed. Others would call you cursed. The fact remains, you were touched by the gods. Wouldn't you say that you owe something to the rest of us?
I owe you nothing.
No need to take offense. We merely seek to love.
Oh, I thought of another. We all know that godlike can't reproduce. How do you plan on leaving a legacy after you're gone?
Hopefully people remember me in the ways I've touched their lives.
Very optimistic, aren't we? I think that covers everything. Thank you for that brilliant insight, godlike. You're a credit to your dwindling kind.
So, Giata wants to know all about the Dream Scourge, yes? Such has been her research of late. Do you want the good news or the bad news?
I want the two of you to stop. Some good news, please.
The Dream Scourge is proof that an unprecedented metaphysical disaster can take place at any time.
Oh, that's a load off my mind. Sure beats not constantly worrying about the future.
How's that good news?
Giada will be interested to learn that the Dream Scourge cannot just be studied in a lab. Its nature is wild, so it has to be studied in the wild. Our machines and experiments would meddle with it too much.
And like anything affecting the soul, it must be connected to essence. Thus, if she wishes to discover more about the Dream Scourge, a pillar of Adra would be a good place to start.
What does Adra have to do with the Dream Scourge?
Ah, of course. The idea is a bit high-minded. Adra acts like a pathway for souls as they rejoin the wheel.
And the Dream Scourge is a plague of the soul, is it not?
So, just as Adra channels essence, so too may it provide a key to discovering more about the Dream Scourge.
What do you know about the entity tethered to my soul?
An entity, you say? If this entity is your patron, that's all perfectly natural. But if it's something else, with enough essence and a capable animancer, perhaps you could trace this tether back to its source.
Right, and with a little fresh soccer, you can follow an ogre back to its lair. Still wouldn't recommend it.
Just be careful that your tether doesn't snap back and kill you in the process.
Now that we've researched the mind of a godlike, the next step is anatomy. But we've taken enough of your time. Farewell.
Hurry, before they
Okay.
change their minds.
Ugh, I might have dozed off there for a bit. Were any of those words the ones we needed?
Okay, I'm gonna save my game and call it a night, everyone. Save. I hope everyone has a fantastic night. Thank you for hanging out with me. This was fun. I'm sorry I'm so sleepy. It's been a long day. So we're gonna head to bed, and that seems like a thing to do. I hope you have an amazing weekend. Thanks for hanging out with me. Mwah.